yet. But here's my PS1 collection. I preference by saying that I was a kid when I had a lot of these games, so a lot of these games aren't in the best of shape. Some of these games don't have booklets. Some don't have booklets in cases. I'm gonna start off with the games with no case and no booklet, and then I'll go from the games that have the booklets with no case, and then a couple of them will have the case but no booklet in the game, and so on and so forth, and all that. So let's get started. First game we have here is Power Move Pro Wrestling. As you can see, there's a bunch of scribble marks on it. Being a dumb kid, I just scribbled it with a magic marker. Don't know why. I was a stupid kid. But a lot of fun with this game with my next door neighbor and my cousin. Moving on, I got a lot of games, so I'm just gonna try to get through it quickly. It is a game I thought I at least had the case for, the booklet. I don't have any of these, which is Rival Schools. Wish they made another one of these. This is disc 1 right here, and then this is disc 2. Thought I had at least the case for it, but I don't know why. Like I said, I was a kid. You're gonna have to ask me back from when I was 7 and 8 years old why the way things are now. But anyway, next game is Fighting Force. A lot of time spending with me and my next door neighbor playing this game. Beat this multiple times. I can't tell you how many times I beat this game. Very good game. Next game is Thrasher Skate and Destroy. Rockstar made this. Rockstar made a skateboarding game. Yeah. Now that I look at it, I'm like, wow, Rockstar, the Grand Theft Auto company, made a skateboarding game. The next game is Ninja Shadow of Darkness. Got this game not so long ago, a couple years back. Thought I got this with the booklet or the case and all that stuff. I can't find it. I don't know where it is, but now I got to try it there. Next game is One Extreme. I have the case or the booklet for, but I don't have the case. The game. This is a re-release of Greatest Hits, so it's got the clear or the white background, clear or whatever you want to call it, and the black lettering. A lot of games that re-released their disc look and whatnot. Next is WWF. Ooh, let me get it right here. SmackDown, the very first one. Got the booklet, no case, and that's what happened to it. There's the game right there. Next game is Tony Hawk Pro Skater, the first one, re-release. Once again, the black lettering with the clear top there. Next game is one of my favorite Mortal Kombat of all time, Mortal Kombat Trilogy, re-release. Once again, no case. Re-release, the black lettering. This game is so scratched up, the music skips on this, or it doesn't even come on at all for some parts. Love the game, played the crap out of it. Next game is Street Skater 2. Colored the I don't know, once again being a kid, I colored the white lettering of the PlayStation. Case. Love the soundtrack to this game too. Very good soundtrack. Yeah, that's the back. The back had the soundtrack people on there. Good music. Two Extremes, the next game. Again, re-released, the clear with the black lettering. This back had advertisements for other games. Next is King of Fighters 99. I want to say this is the last, the last King of Fighters that came out on PS1. Fighters 99. That's the red. This one's original. Case. Next is WWF SmackDown 2 and Know Your Role. Once again, this all happened in one day where I was just coloring. I don't know why I colored this stuff being Dumb Kid again. Next is Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. So many hours playing and beating this game. Next door neighbors and cousins and my uncle played this. I don't so much time playing that game. Next is 3 Extreme. The last one of these Extreme games to ever come out. The black lettering, the back, yeah. MLB 2000. That shows you how long this game has been out. Next is Wipeout 3. This has no booklet, but it does have the case. Game in there, you can clearly see back. That's how these cases were back then. If I can get OpenSea, can't even. These cases are so flimsy. Like pretty much CD cases of today. Next is Bushido Blade 2. This one's weird because I have the case in the booklet in the game, but there's no back. Like the back was taken out. Like this is probably not the original case of the game. But there's the game. Yeah. Next is Fighting Force 2. Don't ask, because I love the first one so much, I figured 2 can't be. No, 2 sucks. This game is trash. I don't know why I bought it. It was like $3 or $4 when I bought it. But yeah, come bring this home, play it. I'm like, oh my god, why would they stir away from the formula of the first one? Next is one of my all-time favorite franchises. Between this, GTA, and Resident Evil, this is one of my most favorite franchises, which is Tekken. This is the very first Tekken. Came in some weird case. I got this off eBay for like $10. There's the game. No booklet. It's like some flat, came in some flat case with like the big box version of it. Front. I don't know. Either way, I own it. It's good condition. At least the disc is. And there it is. Next game is Resident Evil Director's Cut, re-released. There's the game, the advertisement for Resident Evil 2. There's the back. Love Resident Evil. Next is WCW Nitro. Love WCW back in the day. Big NWO fan. In the back, on the sides. Next is Soul Blade. So it's kind of Soul Calibur before Soul Calibur. Some of the characters from this game did make it to Soul Calibur. Next is the first Tomb Raider. Oh, let's try to see. Look, they always try to make it to where it's so hard to open this stuff. Like I open it a million times, and each time it's hard to open. There's the back. Next is Metal Gear Solid VR missions. Once again, this is like, what was it? Bushido Blade 2, where it's the booklet, the game, but there's no back. Weird. Next is Driver. You Are the Wheelman. A re-release. I did have the original, but ended up selling it or getting rid of it or something, or ended up breaking. I got a re-release copy of it. Good game, good game. I want to say GTA 3 got a lot of inspiration from this, because this was the behind the head view, or behind the back view, starting, you know, just starting how sandbox games pretty much are prevalent. Next is Tekken 2. So many times beating this over and over and over again. Tekken 2 was the first game I ever played on the PS1 when I first got it for my birthday. It was this and a demo disc that had like Clap of the Rapper, a Star Wars fighting game. It had a whole nother thing on. I think it had Tekken 3 on there too, or something weird. Bunch of cool games. Next is WCW NWO Thunder. It's pretty much like the sequel to Nitro. Thunder was so popular. Got its own video game also. Next is Resident Evil 2. favorite Resident Evil games. This is a double disc. This is the booklet game. This one's complete. Here, let me try to get the first and the second disc in the picture. Here's the back. Game scared the crap out of me as a kid, man. I'll tell you what. Even the first one scared the crap out of me too. That cutscene with that zombie eating on that dude and turning his head back. As a kid, man, I was done. I had to turn the game off. I couldn't play that game with the lights off. No. Now I laugh at it because I was like, hey, man, look at that stuff. Because how games look nowadays and I'm older. I'm like, oh my goodness, I can't believe. Back then, scary. Next is Grind Session. Another good skateboarding game. I was always in love with these skateboarding games and all this stuff. I used to watch the X Games and be all in that type of stuff. Next game is WCW versus the World. There's the game case. There's some wrestlers on the back. Hogan, Eddie Guerrero, Ric Flair, Dean Malenko, Lex Luger, and Chris Benoit. A lot of good times playing the game. Next is Tekken 3, which I have the re-release of it. And then I have the original. I got this game twice, which this one kind of has like holographic type. You can't really see it. You guess you can kind of see it in comparison of the re-release that didn't have it. This one kind of has like a tinfoil look with a different than the first one, or than the re-release. This is the first. Had Brian Fury. I think that's Michelle or Julia. I think it might be Julia. Lena and Yoshimitsu. This is probably my favorite Yoshimitsu look out of all the Yoshimitsus. Then the re-release was just Tekken 3 in black. Next is Tomb Raider 2. See, look, I'm bending this to try to get it open. I don't, like, why do you have to pry it open? It's crazy. There's the game, check out Fighting Force. This is dope. There's the back. Is that her the thong? Oh my lord. Or is this more like a swimsuit and a thong? But Jesus Christ. Next is Mortal Kombat 4. One of my least favorite Mortal Kombats. I ain't like Mortal Kombat 4 really. Re-released of it. I don't know what the original disc looked like, but it's the black, kind of like how Tekken 3 is. Excuse me. Next is Resident Evil Survivor. This is kind of like a rail shooter, pretty much. The back, that big old spider. Look at that. Can you imagine seeing that? Oh my goodness. Hey, well, I'd be walking into a room and see a spider that big. Man, I would scream, walk. Man, I wouldn't even act like I didn't see that. I just walk away. Like, man, look, don't go in that room. Just don't do it. There's the game, the booklet, back. I'm not taking the booklets out. You can just see the back. Next is Dave Mirra Freestyle BMX. With the remix version. Oh, this, I want to say, hold on, let me see, is this, well, I don't know what came with, I think it was like the soundtrack to the game came with this, so that's why it whips out, because the back, soundtrack's probably in some case somewhere. Next is Driver 2. Double disc game. Big, long game. Took me a long time to beat this. A lot of frustrating times. There's this one, this two, and the booklets, and with this one, this is the re-release version. I didn't get this game till later. I wanted it so bad, and I couldn't get it until like Christmas or something. And by that time. Next is a game I got not too long ago from eBay, and that is Hydro Thunder. I always played the mess out of this in the arcades. I finally got my hands on the version. I really want the 360 version, but they don't have no physical copies of that. And last and certainly not least, it's really not a PS1 collection without the first Metal Gear Solid. Which you might be asking, why is it in a big case? It's because it is collection of, also it has 2 and 3, which you'll be seeing later in my PS2 collection video that I'll be doing in the near future. And love the artwork in this. I love the artwork, the whole collection. When I do show off 2 and 3, I will be showing you off the rest, because they all came in like separate cases with the booklet and all that stuff, and good artwork and all that stuff. There's the back of it, but it also came in a sleeve. I will show you all that sleeve.